Hey everybody, Fred Minnick here. Going to jump into the 5 Trail Unbroken Spirit from Coors Whiskey Company, a blended American whiskey, proved with Rocky Mountain water, the straight bourbon in Colorado single malt. Batch number 00262. Hold on. Back up. Batch number 002CWC22-A. Be on the hunt for that one, am I right? 95 proof. Need to go to the Google to see how much this one costs. I don't think it's a lot. 5 Trail. I'm not going for that entire batch number. Let's see how much this costs. Doesn't seem to be a limited edition or anything like that. It just seems like a normal release. Looks like it's ranging between $50 and $70. $50 and $70 according to the Google. And that's for those of you all who are always asking for price in the video versus the description. So, you all know I have a lot to get through in the tastings that I've been doing. I'm rounding up my top 100. If you have any thoughts as to what's going to make the top 100, put it in the comment section. You've been seeing my reviews all year, whether on Instagram or here or my... I don't really do the written ones anymore. But take a look here. You got that little thing there, and then you got what they won back here. They also won a pretty major award, my Ascots, and I put them in a list earlier this year of like 5 bourbons or 5 whiskeys that you may not expect to be good or something like that. So this is a blended American whiskey, and I didn't get into the cola, but this is kind of a growing trend in American whiskeys. Also a video I did earlier this year. I'll put that in the comment or in the description. I'll also put in more information about 5 Trail in the description as well. But it is a little bit unprecedented for one of the major beer companies to get into the whiskey world. So to me, it's always exciting to see new blood come in, especially when they have money like that. So that's probably going to mean that the future for bourbon or American whiskey rather is going to be strong. So here we go. Ooh. Smells a little bit like Rocky Mountain something else, if you know what I mean. Anybody from Stillwater, Oklahoma, picking up what I'm putting down? Huh? Any farm boys out there? Okay. This really does not smell good. It smells a little bit like goat shit. Let me smell this thing. Maybe there's a tainted... No? Well, sometimes something can smell like goat shit and then taste all right, but this does not smell good. This really smells awful. It doesn't taste bad, but it doesn't taste like goat shit. So I think that's when you start off smelling like goat shit for me and you don't taste like goat shit, I mean, you're already batting, you went from like, not having a hit in like 56 games to now suddenly you're batting 186. So let's see on that second taste if you can bring that average up a little bit. I'm going to smell it again because it has been known that, eventually the smell of goat shit turns into mushrooms. Now, doesn't mean the kind of mushrooms that you eat and you're having psychedelic dreams about goats, which that's a fucked up dream. If you're high on mushrooms and you're dreaming about goats, might want to talk to somebody about that. Yeah, there's still like this putrid bad barn smell in here. It's not lovely. But on the palate, it's fine. The palate's actually, it's not it's really, really light on the palate. There's not a lot to it. There's a little bit of corn here to it. There's a touch of like a cinnamon red hot. There's just a bit of a kind of a corn husk. But it feels very light. There's a lack of depth to it. There's a lack of really anything beyond those initial notes I mentioned. It comes on the palate, dissipates very quickly, and is not along for the ride at all. The proof on this is, it's 95 proof. So, well, that's not high proof, or it's also not low proof. I mean, you should be able to feel it on the palate a little bit more concentrated than that. And I also can't get over the smell of my initial reaction of it. And at the same time, I kind of wonder why I went to like getting hallucinating on mushrooms about goats. That's maybe saying something about me. But at any rate, I love heavy metal, so maybe that's what it's all about. Yeah! Anyway, y'all have a good day out there. That's going to do it for this tasting here. This is 5 Trail Blended American Whiskey. Hold on here. Batch number 002. CWC22-A, and this is not for commercial retail. It's a sample given to me by the distillery, and I do not recommend it. Usually I will tell you, like, if you like this, you can get it. If you don't like that or whatever. But here I can't. I think if you don't mind, just let's move away from the weird smell I got and like focus more on the palate. If you like something that's a little lighter on the palate, if you like something that is, this could be something that you would mix with Coca-Cola. This could be something that you batch in a cocktail. So there's that. And there's also, if you're trying to get someone to understand the feel of how whiskey is on the palate, this is one to show like what a lighter approaching whiskey would feel like. That's going to do it here, folks. Be safe out there. Click that like button. Tell a friend about the channel and subscribe if you want to hear more about my wacky reviews. Be safe out there, folks. And remember, vodka sucks unless it's being used for hand sanitizer.